3 points up to 5th in the table. Your assessment of the performance?
I still want more, to be honest. I'm still waiting for that. I think we've stepped up a little bit. Great to keep a clean sheet. You know, I still think we've got 20% to come, and we in fits and starts there. We started really well, and they're a good side. They come here on the back of a couple of defeats and were spirited and threw everything at us, and we had to deal with a lot of set pieces, you know, and some decent play. We're still work in progress, but a pleasing 3 points and more than anything, a clean sheet again.
Did you manage to maintain the momentum as much as you would have liked to? But they put a good test in tonight, haven't they?
Yeah, they did. Sometimes it's even more difficult when they go down to 10 men. Some of the play was really good. I just felt we didn't have that cutting edge to us. You know, when we should have done when they went to 10. I would have liked us to be better in possession and creating a few more chances. We didn't really test the keeper enough. That said, it's an awkward one when you're 1-0 up against 10 men. Everyone's just expecting. You know, you're not quite playing as well as you want to play. But we stuck at it. We got there eventually. Great to see Darren Carter score a couple of goals, because you know he's come to the club. He's played a hell of a lot higher than this, and his enthusiasm. You know, some of my players have just got to look at that and think that's what he does. You know, 93rd minute, and he's the one breaking from our box to their box to score a goal. You know, he's fit, he's strong, he's a great pro, and he was superb tonight.
Tell us about the technique behind your first goal and Carter's goal. It's excellent, isn't it?
Yeah, the ball popped out and they went, Darren's free on the edge of the boys on the bench. He's free on the edge of the box. And I thought, yeah, it's on his wrong foot, but he's got that little bit of quality that he can, you know, stroke it on with his outside of the foot and caught the keeper sort of off guard early with an early shot. I thought his whole performance was top draw tonight, and thoroughly deserved his 2 goals. I know we didn't get man of the match. I'll have to go and ask the sponsors about that one.
Their task was made tougher with the red card. What was your view of that? Was it a soft one?
Didn't see it. I genuinely didn't see it. All I saw was there was something that we defended, we broke, and the linesman was flagging, and I was just saying to him, let the game go. We were having a chance of scoring, and he was adamant that he wanted to get the referee's attention, and he pulled him. I literally, honestly, didn't see what happened.
Just finally from me, Mark, up to 5th in the table, that must feel good.
Yeah, it gives us a nice feeling for the weekend. You know, we'll all go to games tomorrow, and I'm sure we'll drop down the table, but it's not about league positions at the moment. It's just about accumulating as many points you can, finding that extra 20% that I think we can do, and just trying to get back on the training ground Monday. That boys can have a good weekend, and look forward to a couple of tough games next week.
Thank you, Mark.
My pleasure.
Mark, were you happy with the way that you built on that early goal? Because you then made that, because they had a lot of pressure in that first half, won a lot of corners.
It's sometimes you know the opposition create problems for you. I felt we could have been better, without a doubt, but I do every game, and I think I should do every game. There were 1 or 2 things that I wasn't quite happy with, and I thought Sam had started really well, and then he was just nullified, and I just felt we were 1-0 up. I wanted to make sure that we won the game. I thought Russ, I wanted to come and really rat around in the middle of the park to break things up and to get us on a front foot, and I thought he did that.
And you made the other change with
Sean had a kick. That was more just a slight injury, and you know we don't want Sean missing for any length of time, so we genuinely took him off, because hopefully he can be. He just felt kicking his calf in the first 2 minutes. I think he was stretching his calf from a kick, and it was just a precaution, making sure that most chomping at the bit, waiting to come on. We don't want people being missing for a long period of time.
Always difficult against 10, isn't it? How did you feel that you coped?
I felt we were comfortable. They had one rasping shot from sort of 30 yards, but Brownie's been a spectator pretty much the whole game. Had to deal with set pieces first half. Listen, we've kept a clean sheet, and I'm not going to complain at that.
A couple of breakaways when
just
could have made better decisions.
Just decision making. That's where I think we're not quite right at the moment, as well as 1 or 2 other things. But there was a couple of chances that we've not even got a shot away, and we've got to look at that. But on the whole, it's been a decent one.
I mean, you're sat in 5th place, and you still say that there's more to come and that you haven't quite hit the straps yet.
Oh, I think we all know that. I think the crowd, everybody who was here tonight, know that we've got to be better. know that tonight was an all right performance, and we've scored Darren scored a couple of great goals. If we want to be successful, we have to keep striving to be better, and you know, in all honesty, we do have to be better than we were tonight.
I mean, that midfield three, Pat, Carter and Deering, do you think that can play together because
Of course it can. Yeah, of course it can. And I thought we wanted to be more positive, get Darren and Sam really supporting Sean, and I felt that worked for 10 or 15 minutes. I thought we were but they were brave. They kept getting players just either side of Marlon. And fair play to that. But you know, we were winning, and we just had to. Sometimes you just got to win.
When you took Sean Harrod off, you tried Chris Rosky down the middle, and then you tried Mo there as well.
Yeah, no, we didn't try Mo there. I think that might have been I think they might have done that for a minute during the game, but no. Zeb's. It's been well documented that Zeb's wants to play up front. I think he certainly can. We know that, but you know, we've got options, and you know, Darryl came on, and he was pleasing. His movement was decent. He was unlucky with a couple of runs where his nearly got in behind. And you know, it's about the squad, and you know, Zebs can play anywhere.
Not been easy for Darryl, I wouldn't have thought.
No,
isn't that much football?
No, he hasn't. But that's football. That is football, and you know, it's up to him. You know, I thought he was good tonight. His attitude's been great. I've had a couple of good chats with him. One this week, and just told him to keep working hard. And you know, Sean's got goals at the moment, but if you know, it's important that we've got people to compete, and you know, if you've got a decent squad, there's unfortunately some decent players on your bench, but Daryl's been patient, had to be patient, as have a number of others, and I'm sure they'll get their chance.
It says a lot for the squad that you've got. The man who scored 15 goals can't get a game. Yeah,
it does, but you know, like I said, that's life, that's football.
On to Rovers, but another tough test down there on Wednesday.
Every game's tough. You can't take anybody lightly. We don't. We know it's a hell of a tough place to go. They've just took a couple of loan players. Mark McGee came here last year and comprehensively beat us after we'd comprehensively beaten them down at their place. It's got the makings of a decent game, you know, but local derby almost for us. Hopefully we can go and get another positive result. But we can enjoy the weekend and look forward to that come Monday now.
That's where the run started last year. Do you feel that something like that can happen again? Do you feel that you could be on the start of one of those?
With 3 games unbeaten now, 2 wins and a good draw away at York. Hopefully the run started at Oxford here last week against Oxford. So we played really well, and that did spark us off last year. Hopefully we can find that extra 20% that I think we can produce. But hopefully the run started last week.
Mark, are you worried that you haven't got that 20%, or are you just pleased you're picking up results anyway?
I know there's more to come. I see the boys every day in training. Obviously, opposition make it difficult for you, but I honestly believe there's more to come from us. We're not playing as fluently as I would like. We're not playing as confidently as I'd like, more than anything else, and just freeing the shackles, but still working to a team shape. And we're not far away from it, but like I say, I have to ask more from them, because if I do that, then they'll hopefully strive to be better and strive to get us where we want to get to. If I just settle for mediocrity, which we so far are probably somewhere near, that's getting us results, then you know, it'll stand us in good stead if we can actually step it up.
Yeah.